Cammy, congratulations. You've just done another thing, as you call it. Just sum up what are the emotions like right now.
Yeah, I'll apologise for James for falling to the floor. I don't like that for myself. I feel kind of embarrassed with that, but that was just a relief because I have not been so nervous. Those last two, I kind of thought I was going to beat anyway, and I just kept playing each leg as it is, and then I kind of got in front, and then my heart was racing like I've not had my heart been racing like that for a long time. So I like to apologise for James for falling to the floor because I feel that's degradable. I didn't mean that. It's just a relief. So I apologise for James for that.
Where did you find the strength to come back? Because you started well, then James put a blistering spell on to get in front, and looking at it, the head shaking was back, and you looked done, but then you responded. Where did you find that from?
I just stuck in that. I've not done it before. I stayed on stage, and I felt fine, just wasn't happening for me. And then I just stayed on that stage practicing, which I've never done before. And I was hitting like 140s for fun. I'm like, just find that moment. And obviously I'm buzzing to win that. I don't think it was a great game. I think it was a bit of a slugfest. But yeah, I just stayed on that stage because it wasn't happening for me. Just the usual part of Scotland battered, like, and I enjoy the crack and stuff, but it does hurt a little bit because, especially when you're not playing well. Like, I'm human. I'm kind of working on this stuff, but I get they pay their money to do this, and it doesn't bother me all the time. But when you're struggling, it hurts. But yeah, it is what it is. But to come through that, I don't know how to explain that because I didn't think I was going to come through that. And then I think I went 7 each. I just started thinking like you've got a wee chance. And then those last two legs, I was shaking like a leaf. I have never been so nervous in a long time. I felt like I was 16 again, but it worked. That's why I felt my knees because my heart was racing. Like that was bad. I kind of bottled a wee bit, but I got lucky at the same time.
What's the last 48 hours been like? Because you left here in a mood and beating yourself up, and then you get the call to say you're in. What's that journey like when you know that you're in, considering the mood you left in?
I didn't believe I should be in. I thought I deserved to be out. I left here. I think you text Fallon and then Jason phoned, and honestly, I was not in a good place. I was, can I swear? I was crabbit. I was raging. I just was annoyed with myself, my performances, but I got too emotional involved. But I think if you watch me enough, that's my weak point. So I'm going to have to think maybe look into a sports psychologist or something because my mindset isn't stable in that neck of woods. I may have to do something to try something different. But yeah, I left here thinking I was out, and then when I got the text and Jason phoned saying you're in, it was, I don't know how to explain it, from being so annoyed to being ecstatic. It's a weird feeling from throwing your trainers in the back corner than thinking I need to phone for a half a shift the next day. It was weird. I don't know what bipolar feels like. I'm not bipolar, but it felt like my emotions were so high and low. I think that's the closest I'll ever get to feeling those horrible diseases, but I genuinely don't know how to explain it for being so high and so low. So low and so high in the same 5 minutes it was a bit mental, to be honest, a bit crazy.
Congratulations.
Cheers, buddy.
Cammy, what are you most proud of from that performance today?
I won. I don't think it was a great performance, but I won. I'm in the last day at the Grand Slam. I don't think it was a great game. I think it was a very sluggish battle. I think I've got more in the tank. I think I'm a better player than that, but I need to learn to play on that stage. I'm not performing great on the stage yet. I'm hoping that comes. My inspiration's Luke over the years because Luke Humphries is the man at the moment, and he wasn't great from the start. I ain't playing well on the stage at the moment, but I'm hoping I can build towards that.
And in the quarterfinals, it's Mickey Mansell. He's on a similar journey to yourself, playing in his first TV ranking quarterfinal. Does that sort of play in your favour? It's someone who hasn't got that experience in the same way as yourself.
No, he's exactly the same as me. We've punched the bum for weight. We've done better than what we thought we would do. So I was very lucky to get through. Thanks, Danny. But sorry, Danny McNoppet, Scottish boy. But yeah, Mickey's. The thing is, I was lucky to get through, but Mickey deserved it. I think Mickey's actually playing the best darts I've seen him. Kenny's beat the guy who in my group was sensational, Danny. So yeah, I don't know. Every day's different. Darts is a stupid old game that way. Like I would say on paper, Mickey's been playing better than me, but you never know. Tomorrow it could be. Sorry, 2 days, isn't it? Friday. Sorry, Friday. Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know. I've punched above my weight, so everything's a free hit now.
Congrats, Cammy.
Cheers, buddy.
Congratulations, Cammy.
Thank you, Phil.
Is this the biggest and most important result of your career?
It's kind of weird on paper, yes, but I don't think I've played well, if that makes sense. I feel like I've scraped through. I played well against Martin, but I don't think I've played well. Like, today was a battle. 1 minute was good, 1 minute was poor, but I don't think I've played that duration very often. I think I've played that's my second game, playing that long duration, and that was different because it's sections and stuff. That's a learning curve. Hopefully I get more used to that, but result-wise, it's arguably my biggest because it's on the majors, but performance-wise, I don't think it was my greatest, but sometimes winning's more than performances.
And maybe in the next round you can keep the crowd quiet by not seeing Scotland get battered everywhere they go.
I get the banter and stuff. Like, when you're not playing well, it's hard, but they pay the money. Without the fans, wouldn't be here. So it's like how much I hate it. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. So they can say what they want.
Well done, Cammy. Thank you.
You've said, Cammy, that a few times that you didn't play well up there, but isn't that a sign of champions? It's rare that somebody lifts a trophy by playing their A game all throughout the tournament.
I don't know. It's different because you talk about trophies and stuff, and I'm not looking that far ahead. I'm just trying to make a name for myself. The dream is World Championship. Who isn't? But my aim is just to be a proper good dart player, like a top 32 seasonal pro. I know that maybe that's something stupid, but my aim is that someone who takes darts full time, plays at a good standard, and is always in majors. Like, obviously I want to win titles, but personally I would like to be a seasonal pro, taking good money home for my family and stuff, and taking it full time kind of thing. That's my aim. But yeah, obviously I'd love to do like the Decker or Ed House and go home with a trophy because yeah, my camera's a bit bare.
How proud are you of that performance? Because you were getting frustrated, and James Wade is arguably the best chaser that we've ever seen in darts. So when he of all people is chasing you down and has reeled you in, for you to compose yourself and get over the finishing line, does that mean more the fact that it was against James?
Yeah, I think if you go over the career with James, he's maybe not the guy that's 105 average all the time, but his timing's impeccable. I don't know how many 180s he had, but he had quite a more than, I believe, I might be wrong, but I'm sure he had more than usual. But to come back, because I feel like I'm a scorer, and I feel like when I'm scoring on my A game, that I'm not saying I could beat everyone, I can match them. And I felt like my scoring got better at the back end because I think I kind of like, I know it sounds bad, not gave up, but just went, see what happens. And the first dart started going in, and it made a difference because usually my first dart was either above it or below it. But yeah, beating Jamie, as I said, it was not a pretty game. I'd like to play better. I like to show my A game on the stage because I feel like I've had a good year, but I've not proved it yet in the majors, but hopefully that'll come. But to beat James Wade on a Grand Slam it's not a bad feat.
Cheers, Cammy, well done.
Thank you, buddy, I appreciate it.
Cam, just to finish off, congratulations
Thank
again.
you, buddy.
Just for anyone that might have not heard the story, am I right in saying that you finished work doing your day job at 12:30 today?
Half one. The company we went for the council in Milton Keynes, Mears, which is absolutely fantastic with me. They give me, they're just great with me. We worked today, and I think I said earlier, I did a blind home or sheltered home. It's like a project for the community, so it's like it might be like a disabled home or something, I don't know what it is, but it's all like disabled toilets and stuff. So I had to fit a couple of toilets a day just to try and get it going because we're doing the plaster and rewiring, doing all the plumbing. So yeah, Darren, my supervisor, told me to just do that a couple of hours and you can head off at 1. But I finished at 1:30. But yeah. So I worked half a shift a day.
How does that play into your preparation? Does it almost help you set prepare because you can take you?
It does because I know that sounds stupid, but I'm ecstatic to be here. I don't think I'm good enough to be here. I feel like I'm not there yet. I feel like I'm getting there, but I don't think I'm there yet. If you ask me who's better, Luke Humphries or me, or I'll always say, look, because I believe my ranking shows my level. I want to get there, but working and stuff, just, I've worked since I was 15 and 16 on the site, so it just kind of gives me that mentality. This is a hobby that I want to get better at, and I want to be someone. I want to get to that stage where this is my job, but I've got a good backing. My mates are all plumbers and multi-trade. We work together. I know for a fact they're watching me. They wait up for the house, but these guys are great. I work now just because of my mates. I could go full time with darts, but I've got a good bunch of guys behind me, and seeing them when I lose helps me because we're not just workmates, we're good mates.
Just final one, where do you think you would need to reach in the world of darts for you to fully give it up?
I would say right now I'm in a place to quit. I don't do any exhibitions. If I'd done more exhibitions and I had more sponsors, which you can see I don't have, then I would. But I do it because of I know it sounds wrong saying this, my mental state, because I remember COVID when we couldn't work and stuff. I worked in a factory for minimum wage making cakes. Just because I've worked since I was a wee kid and working's my thing, and I don't like sitting about the house. I can do it for 2 days and then I don't like that. I don't like just doing nothing. I've always had to be up and working and stuff, but yeah, as I said, I could go full time with the darts, but I like that background just to take my mind off it. So darts to me is still a hobby, takes the pressure off because I don't think I'm not confident enough yet to take it full time because the pressure of being full time is maybe not yet there yet. Hopefully in the future.
If you did dare to dream and get to Sunday and win it, would we see you in work Monday morning?
No, Tuesday, because I've signed a new contract with the work, so I'm part-time now, which is good, so I don't work Friday, Monday, so I work 3 days a week now, because they've been massive help for me. But yeah, maybe not Monday, but I'll be back in work on Tuesday. But my supervisors on that, they support me like massively. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here, so I thank them a lot, because they make my life easier.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, buddy.